So unless you've been living under a rock, Cars Season 18 will be dropping on February 12th, and GameLoft finally released their video of what they're showing off. But before I like to start, just to fill you guys in for anyone who has like no clue what's happening, McQueen, Cruz Rameriez, and Tomago's been confirmed, which that's sick, which they go over in this video. Also mid-seasons, Mable and Gogo Tomago. I was a little bit off with that, because I thought we were going to get like maybe Wasabi too or something, but it seems like we're just getting Gogo, which is a little unfortunate, but it's fine. So, okay, let's just dive into this. I have a couple comments about the ranked mode and whatnot. But yeah, let me just go into this.
And welcome to this new Disney Speedstorm update video, in which we'll go ka-chow!
It's a little cringe.
Oh yes, get ready to give all you've got on the tracks of Radiator
Yeah, so the track looks sick.
Brand new tracks and
it seems like we do drive
Disney
through
and
like
cars.
This area over here, which is sick. As you see the speed pads. I don't know how this is going to work out, but this is a very tight track.
We're also very excited to welcome 3 new racers that you've all been waiting for. The first new racer eats losers for breakfast. Lightning McQueen lives up to his reputation as the king of turns, as he gets only
sick.
minimal reduction in
I'm
speed when
so
drifting.
hyped for this, guys.
When uncharged,
So what he said basically was that McQueen loses minimal speed when he drifts. So that's really good, especially if he's midweight.
Lives up to his reputation as the king of turns, as he gets only minimal reduction in speed when drifting.
Yeah, king of turns when he has minimal speed reduction when drifting. That's really good, honestly. So he could just keep drifting really without losing much speed at all. Okay, let's see. His normal activation actually seems decent.
Lightning's special ability is to get all the perks of a pit stop without having to stop. Guido appears on the track and performs a change of tires right there and then. Lightning gets a bonus to his stop speed, and the old tires are rolled backwards on the track as obstacles for opponents.
So really interesting stuff there. So he basically gets a speed buff and basically sends back 4 tires. That's pretty good. I wonder how long the speed buff lasts. If it lasts long enough, McQueen might be like a definitely A tier, as he deserves. And then his charged ability, I don't think we'll be using it that much. It doesn't seem great.
Lightning gets into an impromptu photo op while racing, flashing his stickers for the photographers and blinding all the opponents in the process.
Okay, so he just blinds people around him. So like if you're going to use him in a team setting, like let's say divisions, charged wouldn't be the worst option because you don't want to stun your opponents, but I think you just want to keep on using his tap for sure. And don't be afraid to drift with McQueen, as we see. And then next up we got Tomago.
In a trailer park.
Oh, this triggers me. So he keeps on referring to Tomago as Toe instead of Mater. He just keeps calling him Toe. So I'm gonna try my best to ignore it, but it's really annoying.
Toe's uncharged ability allows him to throw his hook forward like a lasso.
Okay, so we figured this is what the ability would be, where he throws his toe forward. I wonder, it seems a lot more powerful than, say, Rapunzel's and Woody's when he misses an opponent, so that seems good. I wonder if he gets it, like, repeatedly, kind of like Rapunzel. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see.
His hook attaches to the opponent, and Toe uses that to pull himself forward, slowing down the hooked opponent at the same time. If he passes the other racer while doing that, Toe also gets a small dash forward. When charged...
Okay. His ability is very niche. I don't know how to... So, okay. Let me...
Forward, slowing down the hooked opponent at the same time. If he passes the other racer while doing that, Toe also gets a small dash forward. When
okay, so basically if he attaches onto the person, they get like a slowdown, very similar to Rapunzel's, and then he just gets a speed buff when he passes them. That's not bad.
Toe makes things even more complicated for his opponents as tractor obstacles spawn on the track. Rivals who bump into one of those obstacles are slowed down, and Mather spins 180 degrees to flash his lights and honk his horn, waking up.
Okay, calling him Matter is also crazy. But anyways, interesting charge ability too. So he charges it, the tractors go onto the screen. If he... Did they say if Mater runs into the tractors?
Slowed down, and Mather spins on the track. Rivals who bump into one of those obstacles are slowed down, and Mather spins 180 degrees to flash his lights and honk his horn, waking up all the tractors. If Mather bumps into one of the tractors, however, he enters autopilot while driving backwards. Our last new racer...
Okay, so that's what we saw there. So essentially, people just get slowed down when they hit into the tractors. If Mater hits into the tractors himself, he does this little autopilot thing that we see right here. It seems decent, you know. Also, a little bit of a... I can zoom in. But there's like a little bit of shortcut, it looks like, over here to the right, which could be interesting.
All the tractors.
Okay, now we'll look at Cruz. Cruz also seems like a decent version of, like, McQueen, where she also receives top speed buffs.
Cruz Rameriez hops on a virtual simulator, spawning a whole area around her and receiving a boost and an increase to her top speed.
That is fast. Yeah, play that back. On the straightaway
area around her and receiving a boost and an increase.
That's like 170 miles an hour, or I don't know how much kph that is. You guys can convert that. That is fast. She may be pretty good.
Top speed. Allies within the area also benefit from a virtual simulator and receive an increase to their top speed as well.
Interesting. So she benefits other people, giving them an increase in top speed. Cruz could be is probably going to be very useful in divisions, as well as team mode, if they keep the ranked mode. I'll talk more about the ranked mode later, but she seems like she could be very good, very powerful.
When charged, Cruz starts spinning, leaving a fog behind her for a period of time. Opponents passing through the fog are slowed down while it lasts.
Alright, that's kind of stupid, not gonna lie, so we're just gonna be constantly spamming her tap, because the charge doesn't really do anything. But yeah, definitely a team player, Cruz. She seems very good. I know my boy Moosey, he's gonna be ecstatic. But she definitely seems very good.
This update also comes with a lot of new crew members from the Cars franchise, so keep an eye out for them.
Okay, looking at Cruz's stat curve, this is her maxed out. So 7K, let me pull up another racer and see if I could find someone similar. So she's kind of similar to, say, Cruella, or like a little bit slower than Jasmine. They don't have the full crew in here, so I can't really compare fully. Yeah, definitely gonna be a midweight speedster, which I love. And looking at this crew, man, are we kidding? Finn McMissile, Francesco, we're making them crew. I mean, come on, they socially could be racers. I mean, we don't know what they're doing with the whole crew member into racer stuff. It seems like that they've been trying to do that with Rex, if you guys are aware of the leaks. But anyways, yeah, so Cruz looks like midweight speedster, just going off a stat curve. And she's rush and boost. Okay, she's gonna be very good. Cruz is gonna be like meta, I think. Rush, boost, and she does have invulnerability, although yeah, she is lacking in protection. The shield makes up a little bit for that, but between the rush and the boost, she's gonna do very well.
This update also comes with a lot of new crew members from the Cars franchise, so keep an eye out for them. Grand Prix is a new type of time-limited competition featuring a set of solo leaderboard events. The better lap time you get, the better your rewards are.
Okay, this is literally just like a mix of the speedrun X time trials, X limited events. It's literally what this is.
For your position in the leaderboards.
Although they are playing in last man standing, so that's interesting. So I don't know if they is this going to be a last man standing game mode? It's going to be very long then.
As fast as you can. Some events will also feature milestone rewards. Again, the better lap time in the races you get, the more points you acquire, and the more milestone rewards you unlock. The first Grand Prix events are planned to have unlimited tries, so you can try to perfect your time as many times as you like. But in future events, there may be a limited number of tries available, so getting as much practice as you can in the first event is a good idea.
Okay, the black Cruz skin looks so sick. I'm so rocking this, and this confirms that she's in the Diamond Pass. So she's gonna be one of the Diamond Pass racers, meaning Mater is likely gonna be in the season tour, right? Because they wouldn't put McQueen in the season tour. So interesting how they're going with Cruz as a pass. I don't know if a lot of people are gonna buy that pass. Again, interesting on their part, because I think Cruz is one of the... is probably the least popular character out of the three. So, yeah, I don't know why they're going this direction. So would have thought that she would be in the season tour, but I guess she's in the pass.
And in the first event is a good idea. Different racers will be required to participate in specific events, so the more racers you have, the more Grand Prix events you'll be able to take part in.
Oh, that's great. Wait, do we get a look at Gogo?
So the more racers you have, the more Grand Prix events you'll be able to take part in.
Oh, they almost gave us Gogo. If you can see at the bottom there, they're like, almost went to her. So the more racers you have, the more events you'll be able to participate in. They finally said it. They finally said it. Yeah, so only if you have these racers unlocked, you can participate in these events. That sounds about right.
So the more racers you have, the more Grand Prix events you'll be able to take part in.
Ah, that's ridiculous. Okay, rank system. Boy, I got a lot. Okay. I'm gonna let this play out, and then I'll tell you guys what I think, in addition to what Martin from Gameloft on the Discord has said.
Ranked is a ladder-type system that ranks players based on how good they race in solo multiplayer. You get points when reaching the top 3 in a race, and winning with higher NPR racers will grant you bonus points. The number of points you earn determines your position and what league you're in. But be careful, because losing a race means you will lose ranked points as well. So try to win as many races as you can to progress to a higher league. What are leagues, you ask? Well, the ranked system is divided into 7 progressively more skilled leagues, from rookie all the way to unstoppable, with progressively better rewards, and which league you are in will depend on your skill level. As can be expected, reaching each league up the list is going to be harder and harder each time, as you're competing with better players. But you'll also get better rewards at the end of each season before the points are reset at the start of the next one. That is, for the time being, because in the future, when a new season starts, you will be starting from the league you got to in the previous season.
Okay, so, a couple of things. So they did not mention at all that this thing is regulated, and that's because Martin from Gameloft actually confirmed that it's not regulated. I'll see if I could find the exact message to put it on screen right now. But he said it's basically not regulated, supercharge is allowed, so basically this is just a free-for-all. This is literally what we have, but this looks like a limited event. So I'm not sure if they're going to keep the same ranked mode that we have with the team mode, solo mode, and then just make this a limited event, which then no one's playing this. Like, everyone's just going to keep playing team mode with the regular rank system. So I don't know exactly what they have planned, and plus, if these are the rewards, this is awful. I mean, at least they have the avatar frame, which is decent, but seriously, this is the best they get? Again, they normally just put stuff here as placeholders, like we saw that with the leaderboard. Yeah, over here, it's just like shards and upgrade coins, which no one needs this. It's just gonna be another crappy leaderboard, which with whoever plays the most is the best. This is not good. But it seems like if this is what the ranked mode's gonna look like, and it looks like an event, I'm assuming we're keeping the old one, which is good. So if you got a bunch of people Ultimate Champion, you're not being reset, thankfully. But yeah, we'll see how this plays out. Hopefully there's bans. And also, Martin from Gameloft, I'll try to find the exact message again. But he said that they're going to try to cycle through some of the tracks. Like, have only specific tracks available at a time. And so that could, like, dictate who you want to play. So that could, like, give bans, like, within itself. Which would be an interesting way of going about it. But if they allow Supercharge, if they allow all this levels and whatnot, and crew, it's just going to be lobbies filled with Supercharged Stitches, and it's not going to be pretty at all. So this is another L in Gameloft with their competitive, because they just can't seem to figure this out. They didn't even try with the ranks. Like, this is just rank 7, unstoppable. Like, I don't know. Yeah, and it's just like points on the bottom. You can't move down. I don't know. It just looks like another grind to UC, but like you could lose your spot. Which means those people who play every day, who are like on the top of all the tail event lists, they're gonna get on the top of these. And here we have another case of what's it called? Just pay to play, play to have fun, play to win, pay to win. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a funny picture of the guy. Anyways, let's continue on to mid-season.
As can be expected, reaching each league up the list is going to get that you got to in the previous season.
Oh, and one last thing before we move on to mid-seasons, you just get reset. Yeah, this is nothing new. Or you can be in the previous rank that you were in the other season. I don't know. And it's also split up into seasons, so I don't know how long a season lasts. I don't know if there's any like downtime in between seasons. They just don't provide enough information. But we'll be checking it out when it releases. But anyways, continuing on to mid-seasons.
You got to in the previous season. This update's mid-season racers are Mable from Disney and Pixar's Hopper, and Gogo Tomago from Disney's Big Hero 6.
Okay, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of them using Speedstorm as a promotional tool to put out to promote their crappy new movie. Or it looks crappy, anyways. Maybe Mable will be good. Seems like because they're using the Beaver version that she's gonna be a lightweight. Which hopefully we don't have another Russell. Because we all know how that went. Maybe we'll have another Scrooge instead. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe she'll turn to her human form for abilities. The movie's not even out yet, so we can't predict anything. But we'll see. Oh, and Gogo's Gogo, another speedster. I'm assuming she's gonna be midweight. Hopefully she's got something cool with her. I feel like she has potential to be good. Or they have potential to make her good.
This season's free characters are Anna and Olaf from Disney's Frozen.
Okay, free characters Anna and Olaf. Shout out to Jasper for Anna. You know, nothing too crazy there with free racers.
The supercharged characters this time around are Captain Gantu from Disney's Lilo and Stitch.
Okay.
Dr. Finkelstein from Disney's The Nightmare Before
He definitely needs it.
Dash and Mrs. Incredible from Disney's The Incredible.
Dash. Okay, Dash definitely needs it. Ralph
from
needs
Disney's
it.
Wreck-It Ralph, and Daisy Duck from Disney's
6? They
Mickey
did
and
6
Friends.
supercharges?
Dr. Finkelstein's characters this time around are Captain Gantu from Disney's Lilo and Stitch, Dr. Finkelstein from Disney's The Nightmare Before Christmas, Dash and Mrs. Incredible
Yeah, they
from
did
Disney's
6.
Incredible.
Have they been doing 6 recently? With Supercharge, I have no idea what they're doing with Supercharge lately. So this is all like new information to me. Daisy definitely needs it. I don't know if Ralph needs it. I don't have much to say on Supercharges because I hate them. I just think it's another scammy way for Gameloft to get money, which is it's understandable why they did it, but it's so bad. I haven't bought a Supercharged in like 2 seasons. I just don't care about it. Supercharged doesn't equate to skill, it doesn't. So I don't know. Well, probably I won't be checking it out. You can probably check out someone else, but.
The new season vaults are racers.
Season vault is just going to be Toy Story Part 2. I don't know if they're going to be with the old Vault Pass or they're just going to make a new one. I'm assuming they'll just make a new one. They don't have a reason to use the old one, but...
Zerd from Disney and Pixar's Toy Story.
Alright, what do you say here?
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the racing tracks with this new Disney Speedstorm update coming your way on February 12th.
Okay, that's it. It's freaking hype. What an insane picture. Yeah, I'm so excited, guys. One thing that they did not mention, though, about the Cars Racers is that they're going to be using specific suits from the movies, or, like, inspired by the movies. So, like, maybe we can get a Dinoco Lightning McQueen, or when he's in the town with the white wall tires, if you guys know what I mean. I don't think they're allowing us to do full customization, which means... like, change the the wings, change the wheels, change the license plate. Since the racers are themselves as cars, so they're just going to be different suits, which I like better. And I feel like they have room to do more suits than normal, which they probably won't. But, yeah, we can get stuff like Tokyo Mater, we can get stuff like Mater the Greater. That would be sick. There's so many possibilities they could do with suits, because there's like an endless amount, except for Cruz. Cruz has like 3, which is her default, her Dinoco, which they released, and when she dressed up as the Rusties, plus the Golden MVP, so I'm assuming that's all they're doing. Yeah, McQueen will probably have a Black Lightning McQueen with the Golden MVP, which he can look pretty cool. And yeah, we'll see what they do with Mater and whatnot. But yeah, I am so excited for next season. The ranked mode is whatever. I honestly could care less. I'm just so excited for the racers. So we'll be streaming the launch. Make sure you tune into that at 3 a.m. We'll be like starting it around an hour before. I don't know how early. And then we'll be going till around like 7, checking out the new racers and whatnot, and checking out the new tracks, seeing what we think is the fastest routes, which then I'll have more Beyond Infinity videos on that. Lots to look forward to. Very exciting stuff here. If you guys are excited, make sure to like and subscribe. I will be doing a lot of content on these, or yeah, just like different videos on how I'll be playing them, because I love cars. This is my most wanted season ever. So, but yeah, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.